Good morning. Welcome, everyone. This morning, particularly this morning, you look all pretty and handsome to me. Why is that? Wherever you have been in your life and whatever you have done so far, you're all welcome this morning to share this space together with our Dharma friends. This morning, we've gathered for a meditation-focused practice, which will include 2 sessions of sitting, and the crisp morning air of today awakens our mind and body. And I hope it also helps awaken our spirit. And after the first session of sitting practice, our Dharma friend, Patty Stroh, Won Ji-jung, will share reflections on how the Threefold practice has influenced her life. So to begin, let us prepare our bodies and minds with some Qigong stretching. So please all rise. Fingers together. Loosen your hands, fingers, your wrists, elbows and shoulders. And bend your toes together and move your ankles. And release your hands, go. The other side. Hands around your hips. Gently make a small circle with your waist. Reverse the direction. And reverse. Get this circle getting bigger. And reverse. Come back to the center. Put your palms up. Bring your fingers inside to your back, to your sides, back to front. Palms up. Again, same way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Hands down. Fingers up on your shoulders. Make a circle with your shoulder blades. Front to back. 3, 4, back to front. 3 and 4. Hands down. Your chin down. Loosen your neck. Chin up. Same way. Back to front. Put your right ear to your right shoulder. Come back. Go to your left. Come back to the center without moving your shoulders. Only tilt your head to your right. Come back to your left. And come back and turn your head and look over your right shoulder. Come back. Breathe in to your left. And breathe out, come back. Pick one direction and make a circle with your head. And reverse the direction. Now let's make a circle with our chin. Circle with your chin. To the other direction once again. Very good. Back to center. Bring your arms up. Cross your hands down. Breathe in. Breathe out. Let's let all the toxic energy from out of our body. With our out breath, breathe in, make a sound. Go slow and easy. Breathe in. Once again. Breathe in. Breathe in. Now who? Breathe in. Once again. Now he. Show me your smile. Breathe in. Finally, chi. One last time. Long and full exhale with chi. Now arms out. Arms up. Palms down. Breathe out through your nose. From this and onward, close your mouth gently and breathe only through your nose. 2 more times. Breathe in and breathe out. Allow the energy from the heaven and earth to flow through your body with your breathing. 1 more time. Breathe in and breathe out. Now palms out. Wave your hands side to side, gentle and easy. Keep breathing through your nose. Feel the air around your body. And bring the energy and dwell it up to your chest. Out, front, forward. Hands back. Your left foot out. Push your palms out. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. 1 more time, breathe in. Now push it hard on your out breath. Switch your foot same way and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. 1 last time, breathe in and breathe out. Foot back in, palms out and inside. Palms up, all the way up, all the way down, breathe out. 1 more time, breathe in and breathe out. Palms facing to each other. Now hands up together, circling in front of you. 2 more times. One last time. Breathe in and breathe out. Our stretching continues with bowing practice. For this one, please stand behind your mat. Today, if you can, please join me in full bowing. So we are practicing this bowing face toward Irwonsang, the circle image, our Buddha in our tradition, and its name is Ilwon-sang, Dharmakaya Buddha, Fourfold Grace. And this represents our true home, your true nature. Please join me in offering 4 bows, palms together. We bow in gratitude to the grace of heaven and earth. We bow in gratitude to the grace of parents. We bow in gratitude to the grace of fellow beings. We bow in gratitude to the grace of laws. Now turn to your neighbor Buddhas and we'll greet each other. Please be seated. Take your time to adjust your sitting posture on your mat or in your chair. As needed, feel free to wiggle your body side to side, back and forth. Let's begin by settling into a comfortable sitting position. Sit upright, relaxed, yet alert. Imagine a gentle thread lifting the crown of your head from the ceiling, allowing your spine to align naturally and your chin comfortably down just a tiny bit. Let your shoulders soften. And rest your hands on your thighs or in your lap. You may close your eyes, but only if you are fully alert and awake. Otherwise, keep them gently open, soft in the gaze. Once again, soften your shoulders. Relax your jaw. And a gentle smile to your forehead. The purpose of meditation is simple. We release wandering thoughts, allowing our true nature to reveal itself. In this quieting of the mind, the energy of the body circulates harmoniously and in balance. So what we are doing during sitting is this. When a thought arises, let it come and let it go. Do not follow it. Do not resist it. Simply return again and again to your breath. Breathe through your 단전, your energy center, which is located about 2 inches below your navel. And your 단전 is the wellspring of your spirit. As you anchor your mind there, thoughts naturally quiet and energy flows with ease, in harmony. We begin our first setting practice for 30 minutes with the sound of the bell. Gently wiggle your fingers, hands on your knees, and move around your waist and shoulders. Gently stretch your spine. Now put out your legs. Hands on your knees and massage your knees. Wiggle your toes and ankles. Bring your hands up high, fingers together and stretch. Stretch up, stretch side to side. Stretch backward. Open your chest, your elbows. And release your hands down. Now you may tilt your body and your mat to Patty, who is going to give us a reflection on her journey with the threefold practice. Please join your palms together. Let us greet Patty Stroll Won-ji-jung.
Good morning. Is that too loud? My name is Patty. I'm happy to be here with you today. When I first arrived at the Dharma Center about 9 years ago, I was nervous, and I was still managing a very challenging period in my life. I began by attending Sunday service and listening to the Dharma talks, gradually taking part in evening meditation sessions, and eventually joining retreats and classes. These experiences have contributed significantly to my personal growth since I first became involved with this community. And while I continue to experience some shyness, the Dharma teachings have been instrumental in enhancing my ability to navigate daily life with greater resilience and skill. Lately, I have been practicing using the Threefold study, which is one of the main tenets of our practice. And this is what I want to talk to you about today. You will find many references to the Threefold study throughout our scriptures. The Threefold study is cultivating the spirit, inquiry into human affairs and universal principles, and choice and action. Cultivating the spirit begins with seated meditation. In our scripture, Part 2, Chapter 4, the Dharma of Seated Meditation, it says, seated meditation is a practice that, in the mind, calms diluted thoughts and manifests the true nature. When we meditate, we practice letting go of our minds. Our instructions for meditation say, do not become disturbed by your thoughts. Just recognize them as thoughts and bring your attention back to your danjan. How many times do you go back and forth? You're bringing your attention back to your danjan and your breath, thoughts, breath. This is constant for me. Reverend Yu has compared this to doing push-ups, this back and forth of mind, no mind. It is our mind doing push-ups and making our mind practice even stronger. After some practice, the time with no thought will eventually last longer. Also, I have noticed how much easier it is for me to remove unhealthy thoughts during my day. When I hear a thought that makes me uncomfortable, I remove it and move on. When we clear our minds, we make space for the truth. Meditation practice for me has improved my focus, lessened my anxiety, and helped me to make better choices. In the preface of Venerable Kyangson's book, The Moon Rises in Empty Space, there is a Confucius saying, "We first prepare the canvas, and only then we begin to paint. Before we make rice, we first wash the bowl, and we rinse the grains. When we invite guests to our home, we clean before they arrive. And when we wash our hands before we prepare food. In the same way, it is important for us to empty our minds before we put it to use. This can be achieved through regular meditation. When the mind field or the canvas is clear, it is easier to see the true nature of Il-Wan. Meditation is not the only thing I need to do to realize the truth of Il-Wan. I must also believe in that truth and practice the principles given me through the Dharma talks and the scriptures. In our scriptures, the Dharma of Timeless Meditation says, however, for people who are first beginning to practice meditation, the mind is not easily controlled to their wishes, according to their wishes. It is like an ox where, if the reins of the mind are dropped for even a moment, it will instantly harm one's commitment to the way. Therefore, if you keep exerting yourself without letting go of that spirit, which is ready to fight to the bitter end, no matter how alluring the sensory conditions you face may be, the mind gradually will become tame, and you will reach a state where the mind will do what you wish. A direction is then given. Each and every time you are in contact with a sensory condition, do not forget to keep the thought in mind that an opportunity for practice has arrived. I do not always remember that there is an opportunity for practice at the time that I'm being disturbed. I literally have battles in my mind between my life's conditioning and the Dharma. Usually it's not until after something happens that I can see the truth. And this really frustrates me and is one reason why I keep practicing. I moved last year to an apartment building. At first I felt balanced and optimistic about my new life. Then I retired this year. My expectations of retirement in this apartment were shaped by ideas I had about my life's direction. My intention was to meet new people and take part in healthy activities. I became friendly with individuals whose behaviors were familiar, but their perspectives differed from mine. I have also found this apartment building reflects a diversity of minds that are found in the broader world. In our scripture book, chapter 4, the Threefold Study, section B, called The Objective of Inquiry into Human Affairs and Universal Principles, says that the world is constructed through the principles of great and small, being and non-being, and is driven by the affairs of right and wrong, benefit and harm. Therefore, as the world is vast, there are infinite types of principles. As there are many people, there are limitless types of human affairs. What are human affairs? Everything that we do as humans is a human affair. Human affairs are defined by the concepts of right, wrong, benefit, and harm among people. Universal principles means the great and small, being and non-being of heavenly creation. Great is the fundamental principle of the universe. It is the inexpressible realm of samadhi. Small is everything we see with our eyes. Then it says, however, and this is important, The suffering and happiness that might inadvertently occur, and the suffering and happiness that we create for ourselves are the consequences of our own making through the operation of our six sense organs. The six senses refer to the five physical senses: sight, hearing, smell, taste, and touch. The sixth sense is the mind, which experiences and processes thought, ideas, and mental objects. These senses are how we interact with the world. Are all of you familiar with the Serenity Prayer? Yeah? Helen, do you know it? Helen, do you know the Serenity Prayer? You want to repeat it for us so we can hear that? Yeah. Who else knows it? Go ahead, Thomas.
God grant us the serenity.
Go ahead.
The serenity to accept the thing. Courage to change the things we can.
That's a very good saying, isn't it? So I have a new way to put that. A little bit of an addition. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change. Other people, places, and things. The courage to change the things I can. Me, my thoughts, my mind. And the wisdom to know the difference between what I can change, me, and what I cannot, everything else. This was one lesson I learned before coming here, and it has taken on a new meaning for me today. Today I inquire more into my mind. I take time to study why and how I respond to different circumstances. Where I live, there are many opportunities to practice the Serenity Prayer. One evening, I was sitting outside, it was nighttime, contemplating the idea of great and small and the interconnectedness of all things. And while sitting, contemplating, this individual who I have trouble with passed by on the driveway. It was as if the universe wanted me to know. And I looked up at the sky with a smile and I said, I know, him too. How ironic was that? The following day, I felt sorry for his suffering, from his delusions about life. I felt frustrated because I couldn't help him. And then there was another thought. He's my teacher. He and others are helping me to learn how to make better choices by inquiring about how my mind works. What am I thinking? Last, we have choice and action. When we are in action, as we go through our days, we come across many sensory conditions. Ginger said in her Dharma talk in August, we usually think our struggles are with other people. Partner, coworker, family member, or even society. Before anything happens on the outside, there is already something happening on the inside. A judgment, a bit of resistance, an old story we're playing. The situation may light the spark, but our own thoughts are what keep the fire going. Thoughts, they're just thoughts. However, if we dwell on our thoughts, we start making up stories. Then emotions follow, and an arising of feelings. And we make choices based on how we use our mind. There are instances in which my responses may be unhealthy and potentially harmful to myself and others. When faced with situations that provoke a disturbance, it is important for me to pause and reflect on the underlying causes of my reactions. I am more determined to choose what is right by gaining insight into these responses for both myself and all those around me. I have met challenges in my present situation, conflicts with other tenants, and change in my financial situation. Many things are not within my power to change, like the other tenants, but I can change my perspective. I have been trying to keep the threefold study in my mind, and giving this talk has helped me to strengthen what I have learned. My path is also determined by my mind's ability to see the cause and effect before I act. We should always remember when an opportunity to practice has arrived and make healthier choices. Thank you.
Thank you, Patty. That was great. And I really appreciate your sharing today about your practice so that we are all encouraged to keep practicing amidst of our own life and our own life situations. So we'll have second sitting practice, and before that, please let's have about 2 minutes or so for our own body stretching. You may switch your legs position. You may want to do some more stretching of your shoulders, your legs. Give more massage on your knees. For our second sitting practice, we'll sit for 15 minutes. So once you are ready, settle your body on your mats or in your chairs. As your body begins to settle, bring attention to the breath, just as it is. No need to change anything. And we sit with our breathing, and that is about all. So simply notice your in-breath and your out-breath, the rise and fall of your lower abdomen, your tanjan. So each breath is a chance to return to this body, this moment, and this quiet space within. So with the sound of the bell, let us settle into deep stillness with our ever calm and ever alert spirit. Now wiggle your fingers, your hands, wrists, shoulders, and your spine. Legs out. Palms on your knees. Massage your knees. Move around your ankles and toes. Both hands to one side and stretch your spine. To the other side, do the same. And arms up high. Drop your elbows, your head, upper body down and bend forward. Breathe in, breathe out, come back up. So I hope you enjoyed your practice this morning, which was fully focused on meditation practice. And we have upcoming a week-long retreat. The title is Awakening Gratitude from October 6th to 13th with our guest teacher, Reverend Won Gong from the North Carolina Temple. So we still have few more spots on site, and we always welcome commuters to this retreat. Take a look. This flyer, it's in the lobby. And Kathy has announcement about next Sunday's event.
Good morning, everyone. Nice to see you. So next Sunday, we have our annual music concert, potluck. If there's a sign-up sheet for potluck, if you'd like to bring something out in the foyer. And we'll start with sound bath in this room, and then we will go outside for potluck, and we'll have our music. There's local musicians, and our Kyomonims will share. We'll also have we have a community garden, so we'll have a little bit of harvest sharing for everyone, clothing swap, and Thomas will share his beautiful art with us as well. So I hope that you all will join us. This is a lovely community event, so please come the 28th, 10 o'clock till around 2 o'clock. Thank you. Hope to see you there.
Thank you, Kathy. And after today's service, 교화단 members will stay here for our monthly meeting. So let us bring our palms together, all the way up. Stretch upward once again. Stretch your body side to side. And your palms down to your heart center. Shoulders relaxed. Let us close our eyes just for a brief moment. Connect to your true nature as we simply breathe in and out. And I hope you continue to practice and reveal your true nature throughout the rest of your day. And I really hope to see you all next Sunday, September 28th. This closes our practice today.